Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Killmonger, and today we're going to battle number 4 in Black Panther's hero path into the Necropolis. It is Shuri's time to become Black Panther and Queen of Wakanda. T'Challa knows this to be true, but the gods have been silent for too long. In an attempt to commune with them, T'Challa brings Reed Richards into the Necropolis. It is not an easy journey and is filled with dangers both external and internal. When confronted by the Panther goddess Bast, T'Challa admits that his heart yearns to be the Black Panther and King of Wakanda, but that he would never take that away from his sister. He knows it is her time now. T'Challa is granted the ability to commune and draw strength from the previous Black Panthers, and understands what his next steps must be. At this time, Shuri, Aurora, and Susan Storm go into the Afterlife to fight Anubis. Inspired by Black Panther 2017, number 13 through 15. So today we're facing Zombie Green Goblin. Zombie Green Goblin gets +1 attack for each hero in the KO pile that costs 7 or more. He always leads the Deadlands. And Master Strike Rise of the Living Dead. KO each hero in the HQ that costs 7 or more. Then each player discards a card for each hero in the KO pile that costs 7 or more. So he KOs your rares, and if he does that, he gets stronger. And the scheme is War for the Dream Dimension. Set up 7 twists, add an extra villain group. Twist, reveal the top 2 cards from the villain deck. The villain you reveal with the highest printed attack enters the astral plane. Does not do any ambush abilities. If you revealed a second villain this way, that villain enters the city. Put the rest of the revealed cards back in any order. Evil wins when there are 3 villains per player in the escape pile or the villain deck runs out. And we're also facing the Fallen, the Ghost Racers, and the extra villain group added by the scheme is not the Timelines of Kang. It's Lords of the Netherworld. I don't know why the Timelines of Kang were in the front. And we're playing as Black Panther, Mr. Fantastic, Princess Shuri, Queen Storm of Wakanda, and Invisible Woman. Special rules for this setup. During setup, set aside Black Panther's rare, King Black Panther's rare, Storm and Black Panther's rare, Black Panther MCU's rare, Star-Lord T'Challa's rare, and Princess Shuri's rare. These represents the spirits of former Black Panthers or Black Panther spirits. During their turn, players may play a copy of one Black Panther spirit. When they do KO that spirit, a Black Panther spirit KO'd this way may not be used again in any way for the rest of the game. So that little clause there at the end that they may not be used in any way again for the rest of the game has removed a bit of cheese that I could have done with Phoenix and the card that gets back a card that was KO'd this turn. That could have been a fun little combo, but it would be a little OP. So you can play some cards, some extra cards, to get some really powerful turns, but in doing so, you KO the cards and empower the Mastermind. So these are going to be great emergency uses. Use them when necessary to get something like kill something in the astral plane, prevent stuff from escaping in the city, so that I don't lose. Because stuff's going to be entering the astral plane, I'm going to need Recruit. So I would like to leave in both Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. I don't know if they're going to be enough, but I feel like this will be a good first try. Just leave these two in. Leave these two in because they have synergies with these Black Panther or Heroes of Wakanda rares. You and you don't have your rare in the hero deck, which is an interesting downside or plus side, depending on how things work out. Not having more heroes in the hero deck might be a good thing, or more rares in the hero deck might be a good thing. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work out. This is a very interesting dynamic of having 6 rares that I can use on demand, but using them makes the Mastermind stronger. So it's a pretty interesting setup. And I'm just going to click the button and go with the default setup, I think. And see how it goes. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. You can't defeat Zombie Venom unless you have a covert hero. 5-3-3-5. There's... Okay. Draw 2 is always good. I could start by making like a tech deck. And the other side take this and this, the other unstable molecules. Unstable molecules will be very good in the late game and very mediocre in the early game. I will take you. Okay, one of these sides can make a tech deck. It'll be cool. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. I need a way to bury these. And I don't really have one. I'm gonna fight you for 3. Fight, reveal covert hero, KO one of my heroes with an attack icon, and I will buy you. Ranged ambush, I do not have a ranged. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. Fight this for 3. Fight, reveal a covert hero, KO one of my heroes with an attack icon, and I buy Vibranium Experiments and start my magical tech deck journey. Okay, Scheme Twist, reveal the top 2 cards of the villain deck. The villain you reveal with the highest printed attack enters the astral plane. It doesn't do any ambush effects. If you revealed a second villain this way, that villain enters the city. Put the revealed cards back in any order. Okay, the highest printed attack enters the astral plane and does not ambush, and then this one does enter the city and does ambush. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. What's the problem? This side isn't really doing anything right now. I mean, I guess I could go for covert. But also I need to attack things. So maybe I just get a 2 attack card. And then I can go into like this. Covert, ranged. Queen Black Panther, or Queen Storm, I mean. Which I guess means I should take this first, and also take a sidekick. Okay, Shatter a villain I normally don't like, but I feel like I'm going to need that this time. Master Strike, Rise of the Living Dead. KO each hero in the HQ that costs 7 or more. And then each player discards a card for each hero in the KO pile that costs 7 or more. Okay. Draw 2. I'm gonna fight, or is it time to use one of these? Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna fight a villain this turn. This is just probably going to escape. I could copy this. And then it won't escape, and then I can fight it this turn. Just gonna fight this for 3. Fight, reveal a covert hero, KO one of my heroes with an attack icon. And I buy Kamoyo beads. Ambush, mindless one captures the rightmost here in the HQ that costs 4 or less. That would be you. 1 recruit, draw a card. 2 recruit, I can move a villain, and I am empowered by covert. I don't know if I want to move anything. I'll just move you because you have a bad escape effect. Now maybe I do this. That would let me fight multiple things this turn. and fight Umar. I waste the fight effect, but this will escape if the next time a Scheme Twist comes out, so I should probably try to fight it. That's going to empower Zombie Green Goblin, which kind of sucks, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Okay. So, players may play a copy of one Black Panther Spirit when they do KO that spirit. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and Heroes of Wakanda trigger. This turn, each card entering the HQ also has Ambush. If you have any cards that share a color with this, you get +2 attack. I could... no, I shouldn't. I should fight this. I'm going to fight it. Fight. Choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Umar to gain a hero of their choice that costs 6 less than KO pile. I'm going to choose this side, but there's nothing in here to gain. Then I'm going to fight this for 3. Oh, I should have fought them in a different order. In that case, I'm going to fight this for 5. I'll just fight this one and this one. I'll fight this for 3. Fight, reveal a covert hero, KO one of my heroes with an attack icon. I'm going to choose not to reveal and KO this. And then I'm going to fight you for 4. Fight, choose a player meant to make a demonic bargain with the Lords of the Neverworld to gain the hero that he captured. I'm going to choose this side. I'm doing demonic bargains, right? It's discard the top card of your deck, and if it's higher than 0, you gain a win. Okay. The zombie has been buried. Draw a card. Unstable molecules. Ambush. Haunt the rightmost unhaunted hero in the HQ. What does haunt mean? Select villain under the hero. Hero can't be recruited with a crew power. Anyone can attack the hero equal to its cost and either KO the hero in order to choose a player to gain it, the villain, and just a city. Okay, so I haunt this and then I have to attack the hero. Okay. One recruit, draw a card. Rock Slide is being even less useful than I was hoping he would be. This is nice. I could also take Disappearing Act and, like, start KOing a bunch of stuff, but I feel like I'm going to need a little bit of attack, so I'll buy you. And play Rock Slide to get rid of him or keep him. I feel like he should be good, so I'm just going to not play him and keep him for later. Alright, draw 2, or hold on, should I buy something first, perhaps? If I am empowered by Covert, this is 3 recruit? No, I should try to draw into 1 more recruit so I can buy the rare. Draw 2. That's exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to be empowered by Covert and by the rare. To attack, I'm not going to spend any of these. I feel relatively safe right now with the lineup. Okay, to recruit, I can move a villain. I'm just going to keep moving you back because you still have a bad escape effect. Do I want to spend a rare this turn? That's maybe. Maybe I do want to do that. Because if I don't, stuff's going to start escaping. Which one would I play? 5 attack gain the Throne's favor seems overkill. This is 4 attack. This is just 5 attack. This could get me 6 attack, which would let me fight 2 things. That's an interesting thought. What happens to a haunted hero if you put it on the bottom of the hero deck? That's a good question. A haunted hero leaves the HQ some other way. The haunted villain stays and haunts the next hero to fill the spot. Okay. I think I should do this. Keeping the city clear is important, and if I don't do this, stuff's going to escape next turn, and there's not a whole lot I can do about that. So I am going to copy this. This is 4 attack. Choose any number of heroes in the HQ, put them on the bottom of the hero deck, and then I get empowered by multicolored cards. I'm going to put Torrential Downpour on the bottom. Keep both of these, though. And then I am empowered by multicolored cards, so I get 2 more attack. Then I will fight you for 5 because I have a covert. And then fight you for 5. I choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Mordo to draw 2 extra cards. I'm going to choose this side. And then for recruit, I'm going to buy a Disappearing Act. Okay, Master Strike, Rise the Living Dead. KO each hero on the HQ that costs 7 or more, then each player discards a card for each hero in the KO column that costs 7 or more, so that would be 2. How much am I getting empowered by Covert next turn? 1, 2, 3. 3 attack. So if I keep this, that'll be 4 attack, which does not really help that much, so... These 2. Alright, let's draw 2. Then I draw a card, and I am empowered by tech. There are 2 tech cards. Fight this for 3. Fight, reveal a covert hero, KO one of my heroes with an attack icon, and I will buy... Do I want another Kimoyo Beads? Kimoyo Beads is nice. And I do have the rare, the Mr. Fantastic rare, which is a very good way to spend my recruit. I think I kind of want a Disappearing Act over here. Start KOing some cards on this side. Ambush, haunt the rightmost unhaunted hero in the HQ. I'm empowered by Covert. 8 recruit. I think I'm just going to focus multiple times here. Get some KOs, not play these. Alternatively, I buy a Forked Lightning and focus once. I think getting 3 KOs is probably better, so I'm just going to focus 3 times, KO this, and this, and this. And then I can start buying these later. Thinning my deck is good. And I still have my emergency rares over here if the city starts getting out of hand. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. Okay. Let's draw 2. Then I am empowered by the color of my choice, gaining recruit instead of attack. I'm empowered by tech. You are at 13, which is more than 12. Good talk. Fight Baron Mordo. Like, I could fight this, but then it would enter the city and stuff would start escaping. I could spend a rare. I don't think I need to. I don't have any Throne's Favor stuff. Like, I'm kind of just waiting to get the Throne's Favor over here on this side, but that's kind of unlikely to happen. I think I fight Mordo for 5. But I choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Baron Mordo to draw 2 extra cards at the end of this turn. Alright, so at the end of this turn, the left side draws 2. Don't forget. And when I rest this bystander, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, draw each of them that has at least 10 words of rule text. Put the rest back in any order. Alright. That was a really bad time to shuffle. I probably shouldn't have done that. And I will buy you for 3. Multicolored, huh? I don't have a ton of multicolored, but this is a tech card, which is good. Or is it? I mean, I have Kamoyo Beads. That's a multicolored card. If I draw them together, it's a 3 attack card. It's not a ton. It's also not bad, and I'm going to be able to start KOing a lot of stuff over here, so just having an attack card is probably a decent idea. Okay, at the end of this turn, the left side draws 2. Okay, Scheme Twist. Reveal the top 2 cards of the villain deck. The villain with the highest printed attack enters the astral plane. It does not do any ambush abilities. If you reveal the second villain, that villain enters the city. Highest printed attack enters the astral plane but does not ambush. This enters the city and does ambush. Choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Satinish to reveal the top card of the hero deck and gain it if it costs 4 or less. And choose this side. Damn. So you get a wound and then it does not cost 4 or less, but that is a good card and I would like to get it. One recruit, draw a card. I can move a villain and then I'm empowered by coverts. I don't really think I need to move any of these. Okay, gain the Throne's Favor or get empowered by ranged. Oh wait, I do need to move something. I move you here. So that I can wound you with Forked Lightning. Gaining the Throne's Favor doesn't really help me until I use this. At which point it helps me quite a bit. You need to not exist. So I'm going to shatter you, which makes you 4.5, rounded up to 5. And I'm going to fight you for 5. And then I need to bury you. Which means I need to fight this one. Which means... How much does the empowerment help? Empowerment gives me 1 extra attack. I'll have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 11's good enough to fight all three of these. So I will get empowered. So 3 attack, wound villains on the rooftops or bridge, and bridge. Then 2 attack, I am empowered by ranged. I fight this for 2. Fight, reveal a covert hero, or KO one of my heroes with an attack icon. I choose not to reveal. To KO this, then I fight this for 3. Same deal, and then I fight you for 6. Choose a player to make a demonic department with state initiative to reveal top card of the hero that can gain its cost 6 or less. Who do I want? One gigantic hand on the right, right? Pretty sure I want it on the right. Yeah, I want it on the right, so this side makes the demonic bargain. And gains 1 gigantic hand. Yeah, that'll be very good on the right-hand side. Or maybe not very good. Yeah, it'll be pretty good. I have card draw. Okay, Scheme Twist. Reveal top 2 cards of the villain deck. The villain I revealed the highest printed attack enters the astral plane but does not ambush. This enters the city and does ambush. Rise the Living Dead. There's no zombies to rise. Draw 2. Draw 2. I am empowered by Covert. I draw a card, and then I get empowered by Tech. I can fight Green Goblin this turn. That makes you relatively likely to escape, but I'm kind of okay with that. Like, I'm pretty in control here. I think fighting Green Goblin is a good call. Or I can just get a lot of KOs, which would be kind of nice. No matter what, I'm playing this. I could get a lot of KOs with this and fight you. How does Haunt work? Spend attack units of the haunted heroes cost to either KO the hero, choose any player to gain it. Yeah, I could fight this, get it. Unstable Molecules is going to be really good with 1 gigantic hand. And then I just get a fuck ton of KOs with Disappearing Act. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to fight this for 5. There's another 1 gigantic hand. Do I get a fuck ton of KOs or do I buy this? Buy this, get 2 KOs? Yeah, buy this for 5. And then I can get 2 KOs. So I'm going to focus twice. KO the wound and KO you. There's no need to rush fighting Zombie Green Goblin. Like, I can improve my decks very quickly with these Disappearing Acts. Ambush, Rise the Living Dead. There's nothing to rise. Okay, 2 recruit. 2 recruits. I can move a villain. I will move nothing. And then I'm empowered by Covert, which gives me 4 attack. And 3 attack. I wound villains on the rooftops and bridge. Focus twice, KO these. kind of want to leave all these in here. Maybe buy another Hurricane Winds. Because Hurricane Winds is currently kind of bonkers. I guess the question is, what's this side's win condition? Because I've kind of KO'd most of my deck already. Okay, I'm going to focus once, KO this, and then I think I want to buy Hurricane Winds. Then I got some attack. Gonna fight this for 4. And then fight you for 3. Wait, Blood Frenzy means, what does this mean? Which different VP? Oh, I can't fight that, never mind. I could fight this. Yeah, I'll fight you for 2. And reveal a covert hero so I don't need to KO. Okay, Scheme Twist. Reveal top 2 cards of the villain deck. The villain I reveal with the highest printed attack enters the astral plane. Okay, I need to KO something. I'm gonna KO Kimoyo Beats. Okay, I need to kill that this turn. And I will fight you for 3. Fight, reveal a covert hero, KO one of my heroes with an attack icon. And then I buy a new recruit or focus this. Both are like equivalent. One attack, draw a card, I guess is technically better. No, I'm gonna focus this. When I draw new hand cards at the end of this turn, I draw an extra card. Scheme Twist, reveal top 2 cards of the villain deck. The villain with the highest printed attack enters the astral plane, does not ambush. This one enters the city and does ambush, but it doesn't have an ambush effect. 1 recruit, draw a card. 2 recruit, I can move a villain, and I get empowered by Covert. Gonna fight this for 6. Wait, it has Blood Frenzy. I can no longer fight it. Yeah, I can't fight that. Each different VP value? Yeah, that's a lot. Dealing with the Blood Frenzy is kind of hard. Okay. I think I want a 4 attack card. This makes Hurricane Winds slightly weaker, but that's fine. And I'm going to fight this for 5. Fight, choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Satana Hellstrom to rescue 3 bystanders. That would be this side. Get a wound, rescue 3 bystanders. 1. Player of your choice gains a shield officer this side. 2. +1 if the rooftops are empty and +1 if the ridge. Well, this side isn't even playing. Reveal top card of your deck, costs 0 KO it. That wasn't very helpful. Ambush. Mindless one captures the rightmost hero in the HQ that costs 4 or less. Let's draw 2. And draw a card, and I'm empowered by Tech, which gives me 2 attack. I draw 2. 1 gigantic hand. Nope. Draw 2. 1 gigantic hand. Yep. Okay. 1 attack. Plus 1 attack for each card in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Attack. Alright, this looks like a really good focus turn. Let's start by fighting Zombie Green Goblin for 13. Fight Rise of the Living Dead. This never makes Mastermind text return. Then each other player gains a wound if there are any villains in the city with Rise of the Living Dead. Oh, there sure are. Well, that's fine. This side can KO that. Okay, I do need to fight this. Because otherwise it'll escape. Or do I care? Escape. Salome makes sense to become an additional mastermind. Okay, I think I kind of care. I think I care quite a bit. So you are at 6, 1, 3. Oh, you're only at 9? That's not that hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I have exactly enough to fight it. Alternatively, I could KO like 3 things. KOing 3 things seems really good. I don't know. Okay, this is a tiny bit greedy. But it'll be easier to fight when I have to fight it with attack instead of recruit. Alright, I'm going to focus 3 times to KO 3 things. I'm going to KO the wound. I'm going to KO 2 of these. It's what is known as in the business as a greedy move. Okay, Scheme Twist. Okay, so this enters the astral plane and does not ambush. We have an escape. Salome ascends to become a new mastermind. Oh, first I need to KO something. I'm going to KO you, because you're not very helpful. Ranged ambush. I don't have a ranged. She's a new mastermind. But she is an attack mastermind now, thankfully. So let's go with 1 recruit, draw a card. 2 recruit. I can move a villain, and I am empowered by Covert. Empowered by range gives me 3 extra attack, which might be enough for me to fight you. Hold up. How much? What are my VP values? 3, 1, 4, 6, 2. 5. So she's at +6. She's at 12? Yeah, I can't fight her. Fight this for 4. Fight reveal top card of your deck costs 3 or less, draw it. Okay. I think in that case I want to get the Throne's Favor. That way I have this on, like, standby. Yeah. Play this, then play this. Wound villains on the rooftops in bridge, and I gain the Throne's Favor. I am going to focus once to KO this wound, and then I'm going to buy a new recruit. Master Strike, each player discards a Marvel Knights hero or gains a wound, and KO each hero in the HQ that costs 7 or more, then each player discards a card for each hero in the KO pile that costs 7 or more, so each player needs to discard 2. Okay. Draw 2. Then 1 Gigantic Hands. This is 1 attack plus 4 more attack. And then this is 1 attack plus 3 more attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I think you're at plus 3 over here. 6, 1, and 3. Yeah, you're only at plus 3, so I'm going to fight you for 9. Fight, KO up to 2 cards from your discard pile. I'm going to KO this. Do I KO Kamoyo Beads? Honestly, maybe. Yeah, I will. Then I'm going to fight you for... You're at plus 4, but minus 1 from the wound, so I'm going to fight you for 6. Fight, KO one of my heroes. Ambush, Rise the Living Dead, nothing rises. 1 recruit, draw a card. Okay. 2 recruit. 2 recruit, I can move a villain. And I'm empowered by Covert. Do I want to move anything? Yeah, I'll move things like this. And then I'm empowered by Covert. And 4 attack. Whenever I defeat a villain on the rooftops or street this turn, I KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. I'm going to fight this for 6. I'm going to KO a card from my discard pile, and... Wait, did I have a wound in here? Yeah, KO the wound. And then fight, draw 2. 1 attack, draw a card. 2 recruit, I'm going to move you here. And then I'm empowered by Covert. Then 3 attack. I wound you. Do I have a ranged? No. And then I fight this for 3. Fight, choose a player to make a demonic bargain with lords in the world to gain a hero. I'm going to do it to this side, because this side still needs the KOs. And I defeated a villain on the rooftops or street this turn, so I can KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. I think another Forked Lightning will be good, because if I can wound the Mastermind, that's nice. Wounding Mastermind, good. This makes Hurricane Winds less good, but I'm going to be taking some of this stuff over on this side, so... I guess I fight this now. I should have done that first for the Rise of the Living Dead. I reveal a Covert here to not have to fight anything, and I buy a new recruit, or not have to KO anything. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. Always punished. Alright, draw 2. Draw 2. Draw a card, and I get empowered by Tech. That would be 1, 2. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 Gigantic Hand, so 1 attack plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more attack. Then 1 attack plus 6 more attack. This is 2 attack. I'm going to fight Zombie Green Goblin for 13. Fight Rise of the Living Dead, and then reveal the top 5 cards of the hero deck, KO all of them that cost 7 or more, and put the rest back on the bottom in a random order. Okay, none of them get KO'd, but these go on the bottom in a random order. Do I use one of these to fight you again? If I do that, you'll be at 14. Which means the only one that would work would be Fateful Return. I don't know if that's necessary. Like, I feel relatively good about my existence right now. I feel like making the Master Strikes in particular worse seems like a bad idea. So I'm just going to play this, play these, and focus twice to KO these 2 cards. And then I fight you for 4. Fight, KO one of my shield heroes or Hydra allies, and then I fight you for 3, and I reveal you to not have to KO. And spend the Throne's Favor this turn to wound you. It's not a bad idea. Or I could spend the Throne's Favor this turn on this. Eh. What if I get empowered by ranged instead? It's the same thing. So this will be 2 attack, this will be 3 attack. I can move a villain. I will spend the Throne's Favor to wound the Mastermind twice. So now he's at 11 again. No! Oh my god. Are these the wounds? Yeah, okay. There we go. So he's at 11 again. I can't fight him unless I spend one of the Black Panther rares, and I don't think I need to. Buying this makes my empowereds worse, so I think I'm not going to do that, and I'm just going to buy a new recruit. I'm actually gonna not fight this one so that I can like fight it in the roofs or bridge later. Like it's not going to escape. Ambush, haunt the leftmost unhaunted hero in the HQ. I guess I could have fought this thing. Okay, let's draw 2. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 gigantic hand, 1 attack plus 6 more attack. This is 4 attack. Two attack. I'm going to fight Zombie Green Goblin for 11. All heroes in the HQ that cost 6 or less on the bottom of the hero deck. I think I want to do that. Oh, first of all, Rise of the Living Dead. You don't rise. Yeah, I want to do this. I'm not going to cancel it. I'm just going to put everything on the bottom because this might give me more covert. It did. Nice. Play this, play this. I think I'll focus once to KO the agent. And then I will focus twice on Twisting Equations. Maybe I buy this card? I focus once on Twisting Equations and buy this for 2. This is a Master Strike. Gonna be sad. Rise of the Living Dead does nothing to rise. KO each hero from the HQ that costs 7 or more. Then each player discards a card for each hero in the KO pile that costs 7 or more. So each player needs to discard 3. I don't know if that's correct or not. This one first, 2 recruit. Then 2 recruit and I'm empowered by covert. Then, oh, and I moved this to the roofs. Then 2 recruit and I'm empowered by covert again. Just gonna focus 3 times, KO you and you and you. And I'm gonna fight this for 4. And give it to this side. Ambush, Rise the Living Dead. There's nothing to rise. I draw 2. Draw 2. Draw 2. Draw a card, and I am empowered by tech. There's no tech. Draw a card. 1 gigantic hand. This is 1 attack plus 6 more attack. Then 1 gigantic hand, 1 attack plus 6 more attack. Or plus 5 more attack. 4. 2. 2 plus 1, because I played a multicolored card. Gonna fight Zombie Green Goblin for 14. Fight Rise of the Living Dead, then each other player discards a card for each villain in the city that has Rise of the Living Dead. I'm going to cancel that fight effect with Ultimate Nullifier. I'm going to play a copy of Fateful Return. This gives me 8 attack. Then I play a copy of this for 5 more attack. And I play a copy for this 5 more attack. And I gain the Throne's favor. I fight you for 3. I reveal this to not KO. What are you at? You're at plus 6. You're at 17. What's my Blood Frenzy at? 1, 6, 4, 2, 5, 3. So plus 6. So you're at 8. That would give me 16, which is not enough to fight you. I fight you for 5. The right side makes the demonic bargain to rescue 3 bystanders. 1, 2, extra, 3. And then I focus 6 times. Fight this for 3. Fight KO one of my heroes. And then I fight Zombie Green Goblin for 17 and win. Alright, cool game. I liked this gimmick. I don't feel like I used it optimally, but it was cool. I liked it. It's very interesting. Like, the more you use it, the stronger Zombie Green Goblin gets, but you kind of want to use it in order to, like, prevent you from losing. It's a really cool gimmick. I like this gimmick a lot. It was interesting. Let's count some VP. Left side got... Why is there a wound in here? 45. And the right side got... 58, and 45 plus 58 is 103. That's a lot. I feel like I don't get triple-digit VP that often. Talking about the decks, this was covert. Covert ranged. Queenstorm. Her shtick. I needed more ranged. I didn't take enough ranged to make this reliable. So I should have taken a little bit more. But my strategy of using Disappearing Act to KO all of my gray cards was also very useful. And then this side was tech, which also did the same thing with Disappearing Act to KO all of its gray cards. Very good. One gigantic hand is very strong if you can get a lot of card draw, which I was able to do, so. Very strong deck. Wish I had a little bit more card draw. Some more unstable. Wait, is Unstable Molecules the uncommon? Is that a border on the right? Or, yeah, it is a common. Okay. Yeah, that's the border on the right. This is the uncommon. One gigantic hand. But if I could get more Unstable Molecules, that would have been amazing. The downside is I didn't have a lot of recruit left, but I did have enough. Like, I still had 6 recruit. I could have bought another Unstable Molecules. This could have worked. And this had recruit. Leo fits. Yeah, both of these decks were very strong. That tends to happen when you KO all of your starter cards. The right side felt like just a little bit stronger, just because one gigantic hand is such a big payoff card, and the left side was kind of very reliant on Hurricane Winds to give me extra attack. Which is fine. Like, Hurricane Winds is good. Maybe I should have played more around Queen Storm. Like the Empowered. Maybe I could have brought in heavy covert stuff. Like replace Shuri with, I don't know, Enchantress. Enchantress has the same colors, covert, ranged. Feel weird replacing Shuri though, considering that's like the entire point of the setup is making her Queen of Wakanda and the new Black Panther. I'm really sad that they put the caveat down here, the clause, a Black Panther Spirit KO'd this way may not be used again in any way for the rest of the game. That would have been such a combo if I had used that with Phoenix. Phoenix is uncommon to get a card back that was KO'd this turn. That would have been so good. That's probably exactly why this is here. That very specific interaction is probably exactly why that's here. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. Next time we're moving on to Battle 5, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.